Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Ninjago. Today we are trying out a new style of video. We're going to be doing a CMF sort of, I'm going to be doing my CMF for Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 1. Now I have one planned for Season 2 and Season 3 that'll also be coming out. So basically, I've got the base of a typical minifigure series, which would be 12 figures, and I've gone through the season and picked the 12 figures that I think Lego should do if they were to make the series. Now, I was originally just going to do Ninjago as a whole, but I feel like the main ones I would have put there have been made recently with Legacy. So I thought we can still do one of them, but I thought I'd start off with Dragons Rising. And yeah, so with that said, let's get into the first spot. We have Alfonso Frohike as the first figure. Now, he could have fit in maybe for Season 3. He does have a pretty big role in that. But I thought this is his introduction to the series. And he is in the season a lot, specifically in Part 2. So, yeah. And in terms of accessories, I'd probably give him the little plushie thing that he gave Zane in Part 1 of Season 2. And yeah, so that's the first pick. We've got Frohike. At number 2, we have Geo. Again, essential character for Ninjago Dragons Rising. I'm surprised we haven't got these two already yet. But yeah, we need Geo. In terms of accessories, he doesn't... maybe... I don't really know. I don't think Geo really needs accessories, none that I can think of. A cool idea for an alternate face for him would be the glowing face, where his sort of the, how would you say, like the markings on his face glow and glowing eyes. I don't know if you could do an alternate face. Would they do? I'm guessing they would do a new mold. They'd obviously have to do one for Frohike. But I would like a new mold for Geo with the ears. Probably meaning it would be one head, but not a big deal. That's number 2. At number 3, we have Bonzel. Again, pretty simple figure to make. The only thing I think they might struggle with is like the jacket sort of thing. But I guess you could do it similar to the poncho, or not the poncho, the puffer jacket on Mateo and Marty McFly. That could work maybe if you can make the piece a bit smaller, like a lot thinner. But apart from that, quite an easy figure to make. You can use the new skeleton head, use that, and then just for the hat, that's already a piece, I'm pretty sure. So, pretty simple figure to make and an essential figure for Dragons Rising. Then the next two, we've got Fritz and Spitz. I'll put these two together. For Fritz, maybe a little, for his accessory, I would put a little penguin. Well, he's not a penguin, is he? He's a raven. Yeah, a little raven mold, like a little animal piece with that so you can show his form. And with Spitz, maybe the hammer is shown there. I don't really have much accessories. Some of these characters don't really require accessories. So, yeah, I'd probably... Spitz probably doesn't need one. Then we have... why have I forgot his name? Percival Tardigrade. We have Percival. I think he's an essential character for Dragons Rising that we need. Especially considering Season 4. He plays a big role in Season 4. He's in Season 2 as well. I did pick this outfit instead of the blue outfit that he has later on. Just because I think this is kind of... It's a cheap way. It's an easy way to also get just the base Imperium outfit. Because we got the child one with the Sora this year. So I thought this is the way to also get that. Plus you get an essential character. So if this were to be a series, you could buy some more Percivals and then just make random Imperium citizens. That's why I didn't put... Oh, well, we won't get into that. That's spoilers. But yeah. Percival next. Another essential character. Then we've got Krill. And I did put Lobo with Krill. Just because it's not the most essential character. So I thought may as well put two together. Lobo will be a little accessory. new mold. I mean, they always do new molds. This is not unrealistic to think, in my opinion, because they do new molds for all the CMFs. So yeah. Then Krill might need a new hairpiece with the hat on top. And I don't think they would do the collar bit, but not a big deal. Yeah, Krill, another important figure we need. Then we have Arakor. Arakor could have his blades that he gets in the episode. And I think this probably one of the bigger characters we need. To be fair, he does play more of a role probably in season 3. But this is his introduction. And yeah, you need Arakor as well. I think that's a pretty important character to have. Then next we have the Howlers. Again, just a cool figure. We got basically the same torso with the Harumi. And the head is the same as the Legacy Ghosts from a couple years ago. So pretty easy to figure to make. The only thing would be the legs might be a little bit different. But they could just use the normal ghost piece that they use on like Narcon and stuff like that. I would prefer a new mold because of how big it is. But yeah, that's next. You got the Howler. Then for the final 3, we've got Raz in his wildness sort of outfit. I just think this is a really cool outfit. And I just want more Raz figures. And this is one we need. So that's Raz. And you get the nice printed arm in that color. And yeah, I just think be another great figure to get. Then we have Zeatrix. Specifically Zeatrix from the flashbacks. Because obviously we only see her in the flashbacks in season 1. But also I picked her in this season instead of season 2. Because her season 2 outfit is way too similar to Beatrix. And I feel like it's be a waste of a figure. It's literally the same design as Beatrix, even the same haircut, but just the armor's cut off. Which, side rant, I think that's a pretty lame thing. That doesn't make sense in Zeatrix's character, considering how much she clearly hates Beatrix. But I think this would be a cool figure to get. You can get the alternate face of her using her powers, and you get the red Imperium thing. And this is better to get than, like I said, the season 2 one, because the season 2 one, if you want it that much, buy another Beatrix, and you basically have it already. So this is a way to get a unique figure, new hairpiece, color. So yeah, that's Zeatrix. And final figure we have Emperor Levo. Levo, yeah. This, I think, maybe new shoulder piece. You could use the one from this year on the Draconis forms. But new armor piece. He'd have the sort of, what do you call it? The dress piece. Yeah, the dress piece for his legs. And yeah, that's the last figure overall. So, bit of a shorter video today. Let me know if you guys enjoy this type of video. I had fun making it. We're going to do Season 2. I've already got the Season 2 and the Season 3 run ready. And I'll wait for Season 4 Part 2 to come out because I have a feeling there's going to be some characters we want. And also, there's not too many that they missed out on. So, yeah. With that said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I missed any important characters. And goodbye.